Hey guys, I'm back with Souls for some good old Smite. Let's see how it all goes today. Alright. I sure we can get some games going. Everything like that. It'll be a lot of fun, hopefully, and alright, purified souls. I like playing warriors.
Erlang Shen.
Well, I'm pretty fair with the fact that I think that this season has made it not the best, but fairly close to decent with how they balance the game, because you actually have a fair bit of even balancement between abilities and attack speed. Let's see how we go here. He's good shutdown, I'm decent shutdown, and Hugh Hong is just great at hitting from afar. We'll have to see how this plays out. What are we fighting? Arthur, Cruising Bow, Neja. Neja is good at fighting me. As long as I get my ult off before he ults, my ult, I think, finishes before his does, so it should be fine. Just trying to think of what I want to play against this. So, physical, magical. What's good against this? Probably.
My people revere me as if I'm a god.
I'm gonna probably need to go decent physical defense. What's alright for starter item? What am I looking for first?
I will be untouchable.
This is underrated. Along with what? Should just go. I'm gonna just go with a Gauntlet Thieves and play it careful. And I'm gonna get what else here? Get slow, and let's get a mid-wing shard. Our team's doing fairly well against them. I had that waiting for it. Dear Lord, did they chunk.
Will not be them down.
First blood.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Your shortcomings are apparent. Enemies have returned to base. Enemy spotted.
Be right back. Retreat.
Think nothing of it. Every foe has a weakness. Be right back.
Culmination of my power. Be right back. Your middle tower is under attack. Thanks. Some respect. Be right back.
Farewell. Take them down.
Pleased to meet you.
back.
Oh lord.
They succumb to the will of the praetors.
Truly inspiring. Hold still. Deflect every arrow, dull every blade. Greetings.
Be right back.
One is not enough. Onward.
Your shortcomings are apparent. Take them down.
Individuals are irrelevant. Phyrexia is what matters.
That is unfortunate.
Apologies.
On your back. Some respect.
I will be untouchable. Apologies.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Hold still. Your shortcomings are apparent.
An enemy has been slain.
Your middle tower is under attack.
They succumb to the will of the praetors.
Every foe has a weakness.
An enemy has been slain. This flame will soon be ours.
Be right back.
History will tell of this battle.
Your team has destroyed
Okay.
a middle enemy
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Be right back. Deflect every arrow, dull every blade. them down. Your shortcomings are
Be right back.
every foe has a weakness.
Be careful, right?
Think nothing of it.
We are just getting started. Hold still.
Impressive. You are strong. Double kill.
Enemy ultimate down. Attack fire giant.
The Kratos will hear of your rampage, and they will be filled with strength.
Think nothing of it.
They succumb to the will of the Kratos.
Your team
Thorinclex himself would acknowledge your ferocity.
Hold still. Ultimate is ready. Take them down.
An enemy has been slain.
Curses.
Weakness will not be tolerated. Your strength reminds me of the Holy One, Elesh Norn. Divine.
Well fought.
great game.
And they had no attack speed on me, and then I just basically saw how we were just taking them all down. That was a good sign. That was a good game. $12K, 100, and what did the nation build? I was curious. Hybrid tank. He had no attack speed, so that's why I was able to beat him pretty easily. when I was attacking him, he was hitting me for some crits, but I still had decent defense where it's just like, nah, you're not gonna do much. Say one thing the other guy had a build. He had a build. He was ready. He was ready to toss, but alright, well, let's see how the games go now. Hmm. Now my let's see here. I'm playing solo, which is fine. I don't really want to play support. Mm. Alright, let's see here. Assassin I want to get rid of. Who do I not want to deal with? And don't want to deal with people that can just assassinate. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Season. Okay, that's not bad. Jungle. 100 to 0 people, fairly easy. Warrior, Hercules, because let's face it, we're gonna play something dumb and broke. Because his attack speed's back. What am I gonna fight against him? Who else works really good against Hercules? I could just play it safe. Let's just play it safe this game. I'm just feeling safe.
Long now.
But we'll see how this one goes. So we got ephemeral support, which is actually really nice. And then the You hear him back talking. Oh, my brother just my brother talking about hockey right now. Final pick Hercules. Alright, let's see here. TV Discordius. Wild dude dead hit Scrappy Canan and then alright, let's see how this goes.
I will take good care of you.
Alright, so
This sword becomes more powerful with every soul I take.
I want those. And I want what am I gonna want here? A horn shard, because let's face it, no cooldown on Hades is hard to deal with. I know, easy to deal with, hard for the player to deal with. Then for physical defense, I'm probably looking at a armor for tick damage.
Good luck. Have fun.
No.
Plus 50 on D. I want to get to 200. Then I can get some. I'm gonna have to think this out fairly well. Maybe go with another armor. Or I could go.
Minions have spawned.
This guy seems to be a smart player-ish. Like he's not pressing when he knows he's behind, so he's probably waiting for my abilities to hit the wave.
Retreat left lane.
I ain't worried about it.
Nope. I know what you were trying to do, but nope.
Enemies incoming.
Nope.
Be careful.
Cool, I know your driving strike's down. Now I can just heal my guys.
And so our holy order, they
There's
succumb
one
to the
back up,
will
so I'm
of
just
the
looking
praetor.
at attacks. There we go. Cool. Nope, not under tower. I'll just hit the whole wave and you. I'll hop. And then
I'll attack right.
he's under tower. He knows you're there. He's like backing off horribly. That's free.
For jungle pass.
Awesome. Thank you, bud. And then
Enemy missing middle.
Individuals are irrelevant. Phyrexia is what matters. An enemy has been slain.
How extraordinarily lethal.
They succumb to the will of the praetor.
How fearsome.
Enemies incoming left.
Enemy missing middle.
An ally
On my
has been
way.
slain.
yeah, why not?
An enemy has been slain.
Your left tower is under attack.
So that's his tally. Okay. He just teleported back.
Hope we never meet again.
Weakness will not be tolerated.
Don't drop.
Enemy missing middle.
not as clever as Jingataxis, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was 3. Not that I'm
Way.
not too upset about it. They're all in middle. They're ganging up on mid lane.
Phyrexia has no need for the frail. They succumb to the will of the praetors.
Come on, boy.
On my way.
Double kill.
Or never mind.
2 heretics eliminated. Impressive. You are strong.
Attack!
Retreat middle lane.
An enemy has been slain.
Enemy ultimate down. On my way. Follow me.
Enemy ultimate down!
They succumb to the will of the praetors.
Completed.
Your end! That feeling of ecstasy as I sever the limbs from one's body. Enough with this nonsense! All must perish! Feel my presence!
An enemy has been slain.
Enemy missing!
Middle.
Cancel that!
Individuals are irrelevant. They succumb to the will of the praetors.
Bring the pain.
An enemy has been slain.
Ah, she was gonna kill me regardless.
You have been...
Your team destroy the right enemy tower.
Weakness will not be tolerated. Impressive. You are strong.
Presence!
Enemy missing middle.
Okay.
Please, 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 please.
Tactical Fury!
On my way!
We right back.
Tactical
Be
Fury!
careful! Attack!
Ally has been slain.
Destroyed a left enemy tower.
Alright, close. No cigar for them. Alright, let's see here. I need grab a divine ruin so that way I start doing more damage to them. After the divine ruins built, I'll build magical defense. Probably a Oni hunters, just because it's so good for getting rid of a lot of damage. And then after Oni hunters, I got to build some kind of weird damage. Probably a shield. And then once I have the shield online, I'll be able to do some more damage and tear some shit up.
They succumb
That's
to the
huge.
will of the praetors.
And we have everyone closing in on them.
Nearly simultaneous duel. The praetors will hear of your rampage, and they will be pleased. Weakness will not be tolerated.
Attack the gold, Fury! Group up! Be right back.
We right back. Eerie silence of space.
An enemy has been slain.
You are a deadly
They succumb to the will of the impressive. You are strong.
How extraordinarily lethal and vile.
An enemy has been
My
slain.
team just destroyed him.
Enemy tower. Thanks.
It is of no further issue. Attack fire giant.
Attack Fire Giant.
On my way!
Well done.
Okay, this will cost you.
has been slain.
Bring the pain.
Not gonna happen, buddy. Sorry. Try again.
Destroyed a middle enemy tower.
Yes.
The only ones who need protection are those naive enough to fight against me.
He's level 13.
Hope we never meet again.
Your left tower is under attack.
Attack the Gold Fury. Move up.
Your left tower has been destroyed. Your left tower is under attack.
Enough with this nonsense. All must perish.
Attack.
On my way.
Okay. Attack!
Vorinclex himself would acknowledge your ferocity. Impressive. You are impressive. You are strong.
Your team's been destroyed.
Impressive. You are
Attack middle lane.
Phoenix.
Retreat.
Be careful.
They succumb to the will of the great. An enemy has been slain. Double kill. The Kratos will hear of your rampage, and they will be pleased.
That was a good final fight. Oh, that was a good fight. Oh man. Alright, so that's going up from where I was. Flat 5. My MMR starting to become really decent. I'm 500 away from Masters. No, I'm 1500 away from Masters. What am I talking about? Ugh. One, 5, and 6, and he went. Well, we'll see how that goes. I gotta reset this. Let's just go with ranking. No, that one's messing up too. Let's try just a regular conquest. Get me in one of those, and then that way I can actually play around. Alright, let's see how this one goes. Non-ranked game.
Bracken.
See how Bracken does in solo lane. I haven't played him in solo for a while. Alright, let's go.
I'll show them true strength. Nice.
If I'm versing Guan Yu, I am like the perfect counter to him today. I'll just start off with my 3 just because, yeah. And then what do I want here? Alright, let's see how this goes.
Blood.
Attack middle lane.
I think I said earlier he was not gonna like his option when he found out he's going against me. Didn't think he would.
They succumb
I gotta
to the
be
will
careful.
of
There is
the
no
great.
Stopping our might.
I don't want to hit him. 'Cause then they'll all
Where's
come- Oh, hey, Lobo. How you doing, man? How you doing, Matter?
It's going. How's it with you?
Yeah. It's just doing stuff, man. I'm just playing some Smite.
An enemy
And
has been
beating up
slain.
some people. I'm playing Bracken solo
Individuals
versus
are irrelevant.
a guy that's not good against me.
What matters?
Can you guess who? Someone that if he,
Arthur?
nope. His main form of clear is one attack, and if he gets stopped on that one attack, he kind of is effed.
Weakness will
He-
not
I don't really know.
be
He's
tolerated.
Chinese Zodiac.
Oh, Huang?
Guan Yu.
An
Oh.
ally has been slain.
Guan Yu because he has to focus on just channeling his 3, but I have 2 abilities that shut it off, and they are all insta cast really.
Yeah.
So you know how that goes. I'm just debating if I want to go ahead and get what I want to get for my next physical defense item. I'm thinking about how funny it would be just to have a name of it. The tick damage armor. My brain is fried right now, sorry.
It's not that bad. I'll be taking that.
Be right back.
Phyrexia has no need for the frail. Weakness will not be tolerated.
Your middle tower is under attack.
On my way. I'll attack.
Where do you hope to hide?
Oh wait.
Enemy ultimate down! Ultimate down!
Turn and fight.
Careful right.
That's
Left tower is
disappointing.
under attack.
No problem.
Retreat right lane.
I challenge you.
Enemy missing middle.
Impressive. You are strong.
Be careful.
Bye. Be careful. Be right back.
So what have you been up to, Matter? Like, what's been up with you?
Your right tower
Nothing?
is under attack.
Two. Oh, I was asking how you were doing. You were just really quiet, so I was like, I guess
Oh.
nothing? Cool.
Yeah, no, I'm updating Smite, so
Oh, okay.
I'm doing good.
That's good. You have a good Easter?
Yeah, I worked.
You had to work?
Yeah,
Alright.
I worked early morning, 5 a.m. to 2, so.
Be right back.
Yeah, it's all good. It sucks, but... That's right, you better run, Guani.
They succumb to the will of the praetors.
I just ulted Guani and he just ran. He's like, nope, I'm not doing this shit.
The ult to get around your ult.
Yes, he did.
Nice.
He ulted and ran.
Enemy missing middle.
Enemy ultimate down.
Enemy missing middle left.
Yeah. What I wanted.
Careful right. Retreat right lane.
I'll attack left lane. Okay. Be safe.
Bye.
I'm just trying to...
Enemy ultimate down. Seriously?
That just killed me.
Get me happening.
He was hiding at my blue
May
box.
Sheldred deem you worthy. You will get
Ugh.
another chance.
I'm gonna get her later, and she's not gonna like what I'm gonna do to her.
Sound kinky.
Well, the thing is that it was,
Who's being kinky now?
always. You know me.
Enemy missing left.
How you
How's
doing,
it going,
Raz?
Raz?
Yeah, I'm still breathing. I'm at work.
You still working?
Retreat middle lane.
Yep.
Enemy missing middle.
How much longer do you have?
The praetors will hear of
I
your
only
wrath,
just started my shift,
and
basically.
they will
I didn't know.
shut down.
No, I work 12-hour shifts 4 days a week.
An enemy has been slain.
I go in for 6:30 p.m. and get out at 7 a.m.
Gotcha.
I'm working all overnight.
Individuals are irrelevant. Directly, they succumb to the will of the praetors.
Oh,
That
are you-
will not do.
You have been slain.
Do it.
well, what are you up to? I mean, like tonight. You busy?
Maybe not. We'll see.
Still working in the tool shed like normal?
Yep. Yeah, startup today was a little crazy because we got so few people in
Mm-hmm.
because everyone's taking Easter off.
How many?
I have no fucking clue. A lot.
Oh.
Yeah, I could not even name all of my coworkers, especially with the revolving door we have.
Cancel that. Be careful left. On my way.
I challenge you. They succumb to the will of the traitor. You are double kill.
Dude, I'm getting double ganked by these two babies because I'm beating the Guan Yu in a fight. I'm fighting a Guan Yu. I know you don't really know Smite that well, but it's a guy who basically is very good at a lot of damage, but I'm playing a god that's very good at canceling
I see
damage.
you, tiny one.
Just CC chaining. And the thing is that I shut him down very easy. And then I have...
You're getting spit roasted.
Farewell
Yeah, because they're
for
getting
now.
mad that I'm beating this other guy so hard in lane.
Well, sucks to suck.
No, it's fine because he went with an item that didn't help him any. It just
Enemy
canceled
missing
out
middle.
healing, which I didn't even go healing. I just went defense. So I
Yep.
could have more cooldowns and do more damage.
Enemy missing middle. Cancel that.
Impressive. You
Oh yeah, Souls, you looking forward to May 7th?
Oh, I'm dying for it, dude.
I'm very curious to find out what sort of feats or magic items we're getting out of that. Because it sounds like the start of our major events.
They succumb to the will of the traitor.
I got ganked again, still killed one of them, and then the other one just got away by the chinny chin chin. But, yeah, no. I've already, I don't know, Raz, I haven't told you guys what me and Thing have decided, have I?
You are
No.
So, me and Honor came up with a wonderful little idea of what we want to do. The first one...
What do you and Honor want to do?
The first idea is that I'm actually going to help out with rebuilding the town and everything like that. That's my first act.
Uh-huh.
My second action is actually something a little more diabolical.
Oh? Oh, like you're going underground trying to infiltrate the cult?
Nope. Something a little more worse. We've decided on something a little more stupid.
Oh god, what is it?
We're gonna make a new kind of poison.
Nice.
Yeah, you know what it's called?
Dragon's Bane?
No, it's gonna be called Deny. Any person that gets hit with this new poison that me and her created, right?
The praetors will
Has
heal
to save on a
your
certain kind of save. We haven't decided and worked out all the logistics yet, right?
Probably con.
Yep. And if they fail it,
Impressive.
right?
You are
They have
strong.
they have to roll. We roll a 1d4 dice, right?
Alright.
And that's how many turns they go without being able to cast any magic.
That's a fun one.
Isn't it different and a little unique in a way?
Yeah.
It's like an auto counter spell. But me and her,
Put that on their chain, so much for your Misty Step, bitch.
that's kind of what I was going with. But I'm also going to have him have daggers, so he's going to have his knives all coated with it, and then he's just going to start throwing them at people that he knows are spellcasters.
Nice.
You get where I'm going with this and how stupid this could get very quickly with my character?
Enemy spotted.
Enemy
Let
missing
alone,
middle.
we've also decided too, we were going to test it out on everybody in the party, and only our party members would know of this type of stuff. Period.
Enemy missing. Middle.
Enemy missing on my way.
Sorry, I had someone come up in the middle of that. So it was like an auto counter spell, throwing knives at spellcasters.
Yeah, but
What else
Do
did
not
I
make
miss?
me regret
that was about it.
my
So
energies.
that and just picturing how good it would work on my character, your character, stuff like that. Being
Yeah.
able just to. The other thing about it is that we've agreed that it's only gonna be our team that's gonna know about it, and it's a special poison that me and her develop. So the way that we're thinking about it too is that only our group is gonna know about it.
So you've already worked any of this out with Pastor?
No, not yet, but Rebel's going to start. You know Rebel.
And when did this start?
This originally started 3 weeks ago.
Attack the Gold Fury.
Okay.
This was an idea me and her had 3 weeks ago, but I didn't know how long until we were going to get back into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because she was telling me it might be 2 to 3 weeks, and I'm like, oh, that's going to stink.
Oh, well, on top of that, like, fucking everything with Pastor's life has been crazy as of late.
I've heard.
Has destroyed the Gold Fury.
Yeah, just imagine a great axe that makes a, or has to, whoever gets hit by it has to make a con save or can't cast spells.
Well, we were thinking about it being a special poison that all of us would use. So since everyone in the Chaos group would know about it, you know, there'd be a special poison thrown on your weapon, you know?
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to be using a great axe.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, no. You've probably seen the image of Farm Boy's updated art.
No, I have.
Yeah, he's rebranding as Lumberjack. Of course he's going to be using a great axe.
Seriously?
I once thought my journey would end with death. It does not.
It all belongs.
I'm sincerely hoping that out of these major events, I get more magic items out of it, because I don't think I can pick up any more feats.
Oh, I'm sure that there's some.
I have so many already, it's ridiculous.
You can never
Well,
have enough feet.
I know that I looked up a handful that I could still get.
Your team
Let alone I just picked up Resolve, so now I have 130 health, and whenever I decide to rage, then I'm just gonna be very annoying. Let alone if I start getting my other stuff going.
They succumb to the will of the Praetor. Weakness will not be tolerated.
Your right tower is under attack.
Phyrexia has no need. 2 heretics eliminated. Impressive. You are strong. Triple kill.
I'm sorry, you started and coworkers came up, so
No
unfortunately
worries.
coworkers take priority.
No, I get it. It's okay.
So what were you saying?
I can't remember now. But
We were talking about feats.
yeah,
How many feats people had.
yeah. Well, I think in that, you know, certain feats are gonna be good for my characters and your characters, but I think honestly, with everything that we have, we should be able to get more feats.
Fight.
I believe as it stands when we start back up again, Thomas has 8 feats.
On my way. On my way.
8 feats and a 20 in charisma.
The Kratos will hear of your rampage.
Nice.
What the fuck?
Be right back.
Individuals are irrelevant. Phyrexia is what matters.
I know that, like, now with what I just picked up with having 2 more new feats, it's gonna be more helpful for me. But I'm just kind of curious on what I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get, like, leveled up weapons because, or, like, magical items, because since this game is, like, so rare with what we get and stuff like that, I've kind of just left it as it is. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even looking for anything that crazy or powerful. I'm just looking for weird.
Oh, God.
Something niche that we could use for other scenarios.
Gotcha.
Like, you know, you can always use a good immovable rod.
Or spider climb boots.
Well, not really.
Those are kind of niche, though.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like now we have a warlock that can turn our front line into Air Force One.
Retreat!
Point, but-
Retreat!
Never know.
I can cast fly on 3 people. Garrix has his own flying ability. The only one who's left out of that is probably the wizard.
Which probably knows fly.
No, I don't think Honor knows fly.
She might.
No, yeah. I don't think Rebel took fly.
She
So we just fly away and Honor just stays on the ground like, really guys?
To Narnia, in which we go.
Off to Neverland.
Yeah, no, I'm always upcasting at 5th level now. So, okay, you upcast fly, you take more than 1 target per spell level, so it's like, okay, starts at 3rd level, goes up to 5th, I get an extra 2 targets, I can turn 3 people to flying creatures. Garrix has his own flying ability for a minute. We only leave 1 person grounded, and if anything, what may end up happening is instead, like, okay, we're fighting something in the air. Thomas stays on the ground and makes everyone else fly because he has fucking 240 feet of range. You know, for the most part, I don't think any of us are really looking for that upgrade of weapons or anything, because we're more reliant on our teamwork than we are any of our equipment.
Be careful, right?
What's gonna work? Teamwork.
Impressive. You are strong.
Oh man. No, I'm just trying to think of what else would work.
Weakness will not be tolerated.
No, but we'll have to see though. It's gonna be a lot of fun stuff though, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
With all of our stats and all of our settings, our team could be pretty nuts though.
Oh yeah.
True strength.
Well, the thing that really makes our team work is the fact that we all actually work as a fucking team.
You know.
Because we have Honor running more control wizard, we have Thomas as one of our high-end damage dealers,
You are
Drake is a solid tank,
soon be
Lux is a tank,
Yep.
and Garrix is slinging spells, like, same deal as Honor. We most certainly have the damage output and control to make shit work.
We do.
You aren't as clever as Jingataxias.
Yeah,
that's
also
for
just
sure.
getting some more, like, simple common items for stuff would be nice.
Your team has destroyed.
Like a good old bag of holding. We could always use a good old bag of holding. Then, you know, that gives Pastor the license to throw a Bagman at us.
Problem.
Yeah. We'll have to see though. I'm just trying to think of the funsies that we're gonna have with the rest of the characters.
You
'Cause
want to know
honest-
another ridiculous scenario I could see happening too now?
What?
So, Thomas has some more ability to work on his own now that he's got Bigby's hand.
Defend right lane.
Yes, I see that.
Cast Bigby's hand, has Bigby's hand grapple something else. So Thomas is just beating the shit out of one target while the rest of the party deals with another.
You have solid points and reasonings with that, and I agree.
That would be hilarious, in my opinion.
Well, you also have to think about the other stuff we have too. Like, I'm gonna put it this way. What I've already decided with Lux and everything like that is I'm gonna make him more sassy now. And he's
Okay.
gonna, and he's actually gonna be, once his time skip's over, like once we officially
middle
finish the time skip, he's gonna be he's gonna try to be a little more level-headed.
On my way.
Like
Okay.
he's not gonna be as crazy because he doesn't have to be that way anymore, you know?
Yeah. So Lux is calming down, getting more level-headed. Thomas is getting more confident.
An enemy has been slain.
How many cultists are Garrick's going to acquire?
Two heretics challenge you.
As many as he can get.
Come to the will of the great.
If no follow, why follow her shape?
Exactly. And that's what I'm thinking. And with everything, I think we'll all have a decent jump. Especially since our characters are all very strong. Like, the way I'm playing it now is that with Drake around, he levels out the team. And like I say that, and that's the truth. I don't know if he knows it or not, but it's the truth. He does. And we need that.
So he very much plays a little bit of the contrarian to broaden horizons and viewpoints.
Yes.
So almost every single time it's like, okay, here's our current plan. Yeah, but have you thought about this?
Yes. And the thing is that, like, I put it this way, with Lux, he needs someone to talk to about his problems. And like, he would talk to Farm Boy, but Farm Boy, like, it's hard for him and for them to really get it together. If that makes sense. Like, Farm Boy's a Farm Boy. He's not gonna understand some of the shit that Lux has been through, you know?
Yeah.
The Mayan Mountain of Madness.
Like, they do have, like, the bad father awards and stuff like that, like how everyone's, like how, what's her name says. But Honor's, like, cold to Lux because Lux doesn't work in her peripheral like how he wants him to work in her way. And whenever he was with, what's his name? Drake was the only level-headed one. And that was something that Lux actually admired about him so much.
Yeah.
And then, like, just the last conversation he had with him when he's like, why are you getting so upset about that? He's like, well, all my past is out to bear. And he goes, why does that matter? And Lux is like, I didn't think about it like that. And it's because Lux was always so focused on the past, focused on being worried about shit. And the thing is that now it's gonna, that I think is what I'm trying to say is like a subterfuge for Lux, because now he's not gonna be, alright, well, why my lane should get to me as much? Let's just make myself a little more, you know, going, if you know what I mean. But I was talking with Rebel, and she's saying now that she's more her character's more sad. That's what she.
I'm sorry, you're cutting out a lot.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look, Honor was saying that her character's a lot more sad now.
Okay.
And when I was bringing up, doing the poison with her, she was saying to me, "Oh, well, I guess Honor would just do it because you want to feel something." I'm like, "Whoa, that's fucked up." I think it's because of, it might be because of
Just a little
Dalton.
bit.
I think that's because of Dalton.
Yeah, Dotson.
Dodson, yeah. Why do they call him Dalton? That was another campaign I was listening to. But yeah, I think that's the main reason. So I'm curious, and I think that it will be interesting when everything happens. So I think we're gonna have to have a little conversation with her down the road too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But the problem with her is she doesn't let anybody in. You know? Her character's all focused about herself.
Oh. With Thomas getting more of a confidence boost, he may be able to help out more people that way. And him being persuasive might get her to open up somehow.
Which would be nice.
Yeah. But also, like, you have to admit, everybody trusts Farm Boy with a lot of things because he's just a good, down-to-earth guy.
Very true. And I think that's, like I said, Luck still holds Farm Boy in high regard.
Yeah.
I think that, like, Luck still has his back. If your character ever told him, "Hey, I need you to do this, and I need you to be able to be okay with that," Luck should be like, "Go right ahead," because that's how much of a trust he has with him.
Yeah. No, but at the same time, like, it's very much the same thing in person with your actual friends. Sometimes you don't go to particular friends for certain things.
Yeah.
Like, if I needed to move, I would not go search out a couple, like, I got a couple friends, they would not be very good movers. They're not very fast when it comes to moving heavy objects or anything.
Gotcha.
I'm not really going to look to them for moving. I'm going to look to other people. That's no slight against them. It's not that I don't want to see them. It's just I have a job to do. It needs this kind of people. Lux has this thing that needs to get done. Needs to talk to someone about it. Farm Boy's not the guy to talk to about it.
Yep. I appreciate it from that standpoint.
Hey, never intended as a slight against anyone. It's just kind of how it is.
Well, I didn't know how your character would take it, because sometimes certain characters would be offended, or,
I think Thomas would be ever so lightly offended, but it's more of just be like, "Aw, well, maybe I can work on that." I think most of Thomas's confidence boost is going to lean more into the when he was growing up with Pa, he'd always be getting beaten down for doing something wrong and then beat himself up later. Versus now, instead of continuing to beat himself up, it's just, nope, I'm going to do better next time.
Good.
Instead of just always hearing the echo of you're a failure, you're a fuck up, it's just, nope. It didn't work this time, it'll work next time. I know more now.
And that's the way that... I think that's the way that it would be best intended, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
slain. You aren't as
But, yeah,
clever as
no.
Ginger.
I understand.
Succumb to the will
Lux
of the
would just be
great.
like, he didn't, I know that, like, with everything, I think
Enemy has been
he would be
slain.
cool if he knew that
Nearly
they were, if he was cool,
simultaneous
if that makes
dual
sense.
Yeah.
destruction.
And I'm just trying to think of what else,
You have
what else
slain
we would do.
Okay, 'cause we definitely want to rebuild the town and make a safe home base for us.
Well, that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
impressive. You are
Well,
strong.
that's also what Thomas would be trying to help out with, of just gathering resources, setting up things. I don't know why, but I kind of love the idea of Thomas being the mayor of the town.
I don't think Honor would take too kindly to that.
Well, Mayor, I don't see her really having too much of a problem with, because she would
Yeah,
still
'cause
control the town. It would still be her word or law. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Has been slain.
It would more so be like Thomas is in charge of delegating resources and selecting where things get developed.
And that's how I
That sort of
think that
idea.
that would help boost him.
Impressive. You are strong.
Yeah, so he's like organizing people of, okay, we've got farmland over here, we've got a trade district over here.
There must be no resistance remaining.
Because he'd be able to talk with, negotiate, and
Individuals are irrelevant.
It would help him become more charismatic. Essentially.
yeah.
Two heretics eliminated. Impressive. You are strong. Triple kill. Weakness.
Yeah, also, Mayor is definitely like a step down from Lord or Lady of the land. If anything, the Mayor is the appointed person of said landowner.
Yeah. And honestly, I think it would be great for his self-esteem, because he needs some kind of like thing to focus on and give him more strength, if that makes sense.
They
Something that he can get
succumb to the
positive
will of
feedback
the
and
great.
positive results out of.
An enemy has been slain. They succumb to the will of the great.
And
The craters will hear of your rampage.
I'm just trying to think of what else what else would be going on with the characters and stuff.
Phyrexia has no need for the
I think-
frail.
My honest question was after this is that
Weakness will not be tolerated.
Was what?
like, would our characters possibly have relationships and stuff like that down the road and stuff like that? Like, just an odd question, but it was kind of like a serious thought in the back of my head, because it's like it's been 2 years, you know.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I do very much love the idea of Thomas found a girl and now he's working on getting a wife sort of thing, but I'm not sure how that would work with him going out and trying to save the world from a fucking cult.
Well, the thing is that I'm just trying to think of, like, because it's been 2 years, you're not been with the party the whole time, could they not know about it kind of situation?
Yeah.
It's just an interesting thought I had in the back of my head.
Yeah.
Enemy has been slain.
No, but also there's still the whole unresolved thing with like, oh hey, his stolen girlfriend. I don't know what's gonna come of that.
True, but
Phyrexia has no need.
Because at the very least, for Farm Boy, he is very monogamous of like, no, there's Ma, there's Pa, they have kids and have a happy family that way.
You are strong.
You ain't gotta bring anyone else into it, save for maybe Taylor.
Individuals
Leave
are
room for Taylor in the relationship.
Minions have reached your portal.
nice.
You, an enemy, has been slain. They succumb to the will of an ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not.
Going. They must all. They succumb to the will of the great. Weakness will not be tolerated. The hunt continues. An enemy has been slain. One is not enough. Nearly simultaneous duel. Impressive. You are strong. Triple kill.
What have you got going on tonight, Matter?
I'm about to see if I can play Smite on my laptop with the controller.
Gotcha.
There's a possibility.
Is it running? I mean, like, how is Smite running on your laptop?
I will tell you in 26 minutes when the download completes.
They succumb to the will of
But like I'm sick and tired of the console version because the queues always break and won't let me actually play any game.
Of your rampage. Triple kill. 2 heretics eliminated. Impressive. You are impressive. You are. None are stronger than the might of Phyrex. An enemy has been slain.
So 26 minutes is when it's done? Probably 24
yeah.
by now.
Approximately.
Yes, this is 26, 25, 40 now. So it's going.
Succumb to the will of the great. An enemy has
Yeah, no, it's always funny to see times adjusting on download speeds like that. Especially at one point when I was trying to download the Baldur's Gate 3 update. At one point it had jumped to 72 days.
Something seems wrong.
I sensed a disturbance in the force.
I think because of what I was attempting to do most of the time was like, I had it downloading, but I was also like watching stuff on my browser, mostly streaming anime, so like the download speed was a little bit slower, and ended up totaling to about 5 hours for a full installation of the update.
An enemy has been slain.
Because it was a pretty sizable fucking update. I think it basically re-downloaded the whole fucking game. But seeing as I was streaming things at the same time, it really slowed down the speeds I could use for it.
Right now, I'm just waiting to see what else is gonna be going.
Yeah.
Just waiting to see what else is gonna be coming out too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Wednesday night.
Oh,
So for Matter's Isekai campaign, we're getting the guys together to play a drinking game to get to know each other better.
what's the name of it?
What the fuck is up with that?
You serious?
I have readapted how the rules work for that game.
Oh no.
So, the way that my character has explained it to everyone is, so it's a drinking game.
Mm-hmm.
The entire point is you have one person ask a question. They then take a drink and answer their own question. So you can only ask questions that you are comfortable with answering yourself.
I like that.
And then everyone goes around answering the question. There are two options. You either take a drink and you answer, or you take two drinks and you don't answer. Because sometimes it's more interesting to find out what they don't want to answer.
That's
So there's still an out, but at the same time, you're going to get a lot more drunk that way.
depends on how many. It also depends on how strong you are with drinking.
Unfortunately, I believe Nomad has an unfair advantage in this game as well.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you can't be poisoned.
I don't think it's that I can't be poisoned. I think it's just that I'm very resistant to poison.
oh Lord.
Also, if I remember correctly, I have like a +2 con mod, so I have a decent amount of con.
Well, we'll have to see how that's gonna go. I'm kind of
Yeah,
curious.
bottom line would be it would take like twice as many drinks for Nomad to get drunk than anyone else.
Trying to think of what would be fun to. What would be fun? And by the way, if you hear
Yeah.
any yelling or anything like that, it's because my brother and my mom are watching
Your brother's watching sports.
Bruins.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Bruins are on the verge of breaking a record in most wins in a season.
Nice.
They only need 3 more wins or 2 more wins, and they beat the record. And they have 5 games left to beat it. So I think they have 63 wins, and I think the goal was 64, and they only have like 2 or 3 games left to beat it. So if they win tonight and then win the next 2 games, they break the record and make an almost impossible record to beat. So it's one of those situations, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
What do I want to play here?
Did you just get in the game?
Yeah, why? Did you just finish?
No, my computer one still has it as like 20 minutes, but I think my console one's working.
Oh.
Ooh.
But no. Other than that, though, I was going to let you guys know I'm playing in another campaign with my guys, with one of the guys I used to play Smite with. And that campaign, I feel bad because it's like 2 of the players are brand new, so they don't know how to play. And they had a total of 7 people at one point, and 3 people dropped. So now they're down to 4 players max. But he wants more. He wants more players though, because he wants to throw harder and harder engages. I'm playing.
They're new, so I think 4 is a good place. 5 at most.
Well, the thing is that he also made these encounters, and I'm playing an Eldritch Knight fighter, and I'm kind of breaking the fights a little. Because he's like, oh, well, you fight this, and then I'm like doing spells while I'm attacking. Because with Eldritch Knight Fighter, when you action surge, you can literally use it as your action. So I'll go ahead and strike something twice, and then cast a spell the next turn for my action surge. And I'm like taking 3 or 2 things out at a time.
I mean, later on, you do just get that as a feature, and so you don't have to waste your action surge. So that's good.
Well, the thing is that when you're fighting things, he put us up against 3 cultists, because I think we're doing a dragon cultist campaign or something like that. It's set in like Neverwinter.
Okay.
And it's like the Curse of the Dragon Cult or something like that. And we're playing it, and my character has no idea that he's an Azamar. He has no clue. He thinks he's a regular person. So the paladin, who's the new player, decided to cast Divine Sense. So he casts his Divine Sense. I have no idea. I'm a freaking Azamar, and I'm standing right in front of him. He's like, so you have a blinding light in your face, and you can't see anything else but pure light in your eyes. And
you definitely know there's a celestial right next to you.
Yeah, and so the guy's just sitting there like, ah, and he's like holding his eyes like anime pose, like as if he's seen a girl in a thing, and he's rolling on the ground holding his eyes. He's like, ah, my eyes are burning. And I'm just like, what? He's like, oh, we're gonna talk about this later. He's like, talk about what?
I don't know why, but I also love the dumb idea of the visual for... He's an ASMR. He doesn't know he's an ASMR. Doesn't know he's part Celestial. But he has, glowing yellow eyes and a halo. He just thinks he's a normal person.
Well, the way that the way I made my ASMR was that it's on his wings are technically on his armor, but he thinks that they're decoration. Basically, his wings on his armor look like they're engraved into the armor. And what he doesn't get is that that's a part of all the armor he equips. It's as if his wings are laying on the armor, and it leaves an engravement. That's the way I kind of designed it. So he does not have wings, but he does. My character is now level 6, and I have yet to cast his ability. I forget the name of it.
Yeah, the ASMR feature to unfurl your wings.
Yeah, I'm a Scourge Azamar, so it's like it's bad when I do mine. But
yeah, you have the skeletal wings and like fear effect or something.
No, that's there's 3 different type of Azamars. I know which one you're talking about. I'm the Scourge, not
That's the Fallen.
That's the Fallen.
Scourge is
basically like the fighter version of it. Like they get more damage. If you've ever watched the one I sent you, Wolfgang is one of those.
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Oh, I forget his name. It's Wolfgang something something.
So wait, Wolfgang from what?
I'm trying to remember the name of the freaking show. My brain's going like bleh right now.
Can you describe other aspects of the show?
I sent it to you. I don't know if you watched it.
Probably.
I don't know if you have. It's the one with Lanny and the guys from from Thing, TBS at the table. That Team 4-Star.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the series is kind of hilarious. Because one of the guys, he's an ASMR, and he had a kid with a werewolf.
Werewolves are always fun.
Yeah, so the kid's a werewolf Azamar, and they're like, one of the characters plays a cat person sorcerer, and he's just like, I'm casting Dream on his son Elliot to see what happens. So he goes into the dream to go see what the kid's dreaming about. The kid's dreaming about flying in the air with his father and mother. And he just turns and he's just like, "Hey, Elliot, how you doing?" And then the sun just turns at him and beaming lights come out of his eyes and send him out of the dream.
Beaming lights.
Yeah, just like beaming light comes from his eyes, and he just goes, "Oh God, oh, oh, that kid's too powerful. I'm scared." So yeah, like, one of the characters in the game, his name's Asmo. He's a freaking snake man. Not like a Yanti, but like a I think they made him a modified version of a what's the name of it?
A lizard folk, but more serpentine.
Yes. He looks like a cobra with like inflamed insides.
Hmm.
Yeah. He's black and yellow, and he's voiced by Tanaka.
Yeah, you were okay. So TFS at the table.
It's not TFS at the table. This one's done by Lanny.
Okay.
It's a different version. I sent it to you, and even what's her name said for you to watch it. Rebel.
Ah.
I'm trying to look it up right now.
Yeah, I think for the most part, I have been preoccupied because I have too many campaigns to catch up on, but I have not been using the time to catch up on them.
It's called The Ties That Bind.
Okay.
And besides that, as a small little heads up, Arose has got maybe like 5 or 6 episodes left. Just as a heads up to you on that one. Because they're getting ready to start the third season. So get ready for that one. That's going to be fun.
Yep. Yeah, no, because I'm still behind on Critical Role. I think I'm on like 44.
And I think they're at like 56 right now.
Oh, God.
That's like another 3 days.
Yeah. And then,
Yeah.
what are you on Aroas?
I don't know. I'd have to look at my Amazon.
They're up to 180 now.
Oh.
I want to say I'm on like 140 something.
So you're still a fair bit behind.
It sounds
Yeah.
like a part-time job to watch these.
Well, Aroas is only like 2.5 hours a piece. They're only 2.5 hours, so they fly by.
Yeah, if anything, Critical Role is the real big one to try and catch up on.
Yeah.
Because all of those are 4 hours each.
Mm-hmm.
But
like the Ties and Bind, that one's only 2 to 2, maybe 3 hours a piece. 2 to 2.5 hours. So that's like nothing to go through. And they're just real fun to listen to because they're fun. I like the characters. Like one of the characters that I'm into right now is a giant called Doggett. And they met this giant with a dog called with his dog called Spike. So it's a giant with a direwolf pet.
Yep.
And then they just ran into Doggett's father, who is a god. And they're just like, "Oh, this is awkward."
Yeah, no, like I got Critical Role, High Rollers. I've been meaning to catch up on Shadows of Drakenheim.
I have to.
That's the
catch
only
up
one that I have on
too.
Spotify. But like, while I'm at work, I have not really had the opportunity to listen because shit's so fucking loud here, and all of my podcasts are so goddamn quiet.
It's hard
Yeah.
and understandable.
So it's like at work, I have lost most of my ability to do that.
I got you.
And when I'm home, I've been more so picking up games that I actually want to pay attention to because I'm not just grinding away at something.
Gotcha.
Like Genshin, I've mostly been keeping up with story. I've been doing some grinding, but that doesn't last forever.
Understandable.
They run out of resources pretty quick.
I get it.
But I also recently picked up Honkai Impact 3rd because that's got a fucking wild story to it.
Ao Kwang.
Man, it's gonna be. Oh, there's a lot of them that are just really good.
The desert and I are one.
Let's catch us some scouts.
Is there any of them that you're looking forward to, like finishing? Oh no, you're talking to somebody. Never mind. Do you listen to anything, Matter?
I used to listen to C Team. They stopped.
Oh yeah, hacking the C team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking miss them so much.
I'm trying to think of.
Oh, have you seen the animation for Dinar's very somber moment with the team as he's leaving?
No, I have not.
I need to see if I can find that for you.
Mhm. How far are you? Did you already finish it? Matter?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Cool, cool. No, no doubt, no doubt. I'm just trying to think of what else there is. It's hard because there's not a lot of great things, if you know what I mean.
Depends on what you mean.
Like, I mean, I've been trying to find, like, the thing is that right now I have like a bunch that I still have to finish. Like the Ties That Bind still are going. They're up to 172. I'm like at 60. And I just enjoy listening to them at work because it gets my mind actually in a good spot.
Yeah.
Since Robert's been pissing everybody off on the team.
Oh, goody.
Yeah, he's playing his I'm captain of this squad agenda again. He's already acting like Michelle's fired, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not supposed to be like that. And a lot of people have been reporting him for that.
Understandably so.
You know what
happened?
one of the guys we work with is an older man who's an ass. He's good at heart, but then he's not. If that makes sense. He's
well, also he used to be better.
And then he slowly went downhill.
Yeah.
And he is going downhill more rapidly now. No one wants to work with him. He's only working with one of the guys that came in after you. His name is Scott.
Yeah.
And Scott decided to say something the other day which sent me into a rage.
Mm.
Alright, so I went ahead and I was working with them. And it was me with this new guy named Chuck. I went up in the overheads, grabbed everything, put everything down. Then I brought it all down, put it away. And before I could put it away, Robert told me to separate them into different parts and have them labeled. I did that. After that, I was told to jump into the bays and work the bays. Right? I worked 2 bays to their 1. And they had all day to do the bays.
Mm.
So, you know how that could be a little upsetting. You know, to say the least. So, I was a little mad. And I finished everything. I did my job. And I did it correctly. Him and his new buddy were basically saying how we should be shot for how slow we were working.
What?
Not kidding. His exact words. Those 2 should be shot.
Like, bitch, you're working slower than me. Fuck off.
He didn't say this to me. He said this to Wanda.
Ah.
Yeah, so Wanda said she did not want to tell me out of fear of how I react.
Out of what?
Out of fear of how I would react.
Mm.
And I think she was right. Mind you,
Understandably so.
this guy goes out with Robert, and they both go find guns and buy bullets.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that changes things.
yeah, and they gloat about it. But apparently, when he said that to Wanda, Wanda didn't want to talk to him anymore. So now he's like, "What did I do wrong?" And it's like, you know what you did wrong. You know?
If only you had HR.
Well, you know how it is too. And then you try to explain stuff to people, and like Wanda, what does? Not Wanda, but you know.
You're still cutting out.
You know what it's like when you try to explain to people how you feel.
Yeah.
So I'm not exactly in the best of moods with dealing with anybody there. So the thought of leaving is becoming more and more apparent, and the fact that this new guy that we just got that takes over us.
I'm certainly glad I left when I did.
Mm-hmm. I'm happy you did, because it was kind of more worth for you.
Yeah, especially since I'm getting paid way fucking more now.
Yes, and you deserve it for all of the shit that you've been.
I still remember Sherry's words at my sort of exit interview. She was asking why I was getting paid at the new job, and I was getting paid $250 extra. Like, yeah, no, I can't compete with that. No shit, you can't.
Well, she raised me, like I told you, she raised me up more money because she was scared of losing me.
Be careful, man. Be right back. Be careful. We're getting shot at. A new waistcoat? What are you trying to say?
Yeah, no. But when I was working there, Robert wasn't so bad. Yes, he was taking up, like, team lead for certain projects, but at the same time, he wasn't, like, overstepping the supervisor role.
Oh no, he's doing it now. He thinks that he's better than everybody. He bought everybody pizza one night, and like he's like, "Oh, see how much more relaxed it is now that she's not here." You know, and it's like, I know that Michelle has problems and issues, but you know what? You trying to butter me up to you is not helping. I never really liked him to begin with. And there was always something about him that kind of always made me go, if that makes sense.
Enemy missing left.
But hey, it is what it is.
Your middle tower is under attack. Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
No worries. But I've never really liked Robert that much.
Yeah.
Because you could always tell that there was something that he was always trying to get away with or hide. But apparently he's been like really cutting it down on project shit. And a lot of people have been noticing. He
really is like the very definition of Republican boomer.
Yes.
He fits that bill way too well. And don't get me wrong, there is certainly a time and place for it. But I'm fairly certain he got worse as people lost more and more respect for Michelle because she just can't handle stress.
Well, the thing is that
I'm gonna report you.
You know, that's always been her thing. Like, you know, she's never been able to handle stress. It's been always her main thing. You know, no offense to her, but it's kind of the truth.
Be careful left. Help left lane. No problem.
They succumb to the will of the praetors.
Goes down with his ship.
Your middle tower is under attack. Middle. Enemy missing left.
It is what it is.
Careful left. Enemy missing
It is
Oh,
what
yeah.
it is, though. I'm not losing any. I'm not losing any sleep over it. I'm just saying what it is, you know.
It's just fucking stupid, it's all.
Yeah, and then he's getting more and more idiotic with the shit that he's doing, and I'm just like, I'm getting tired of hearing it, you know. And apparently everybody at work is getting tired of it. It's just his cocky nepotism, and it's just like, dude, you're working for Home Depot, and you think that you're better than all of
Will
us?
not
Grow
be
up. Bro.
tolerated.
But apparently, like, he's been saying, like, people don't work and we're all slow and all this that, and the other thing. And then we just got me and Chuck, this new guy that I'm working with, right?
Yeah.
Mind you, this guy's and like he's like 5'4", but he busts his ass. And he's the chillest guy. He's got like your mentality if you get what I mean. He's like, no, it's fine, guy. Don't worry about it. We'll get it done and don't worry about what other people think. That's literally
the no stress.
Yeah.
Why stress when he can just take it easy?
Basically.
It'll get done when it gets done, because it'll get done.
No, but
yeah, I tried not to stress out too much of that job just because, like, I am only one person. There's only so much I can do, and you can bitch and yell at me to do more, but it's not going to happen. I learned my lesson from factories. That's not how shit works. You can't take a 4-hour process and make it a 2 just because you say so.
Pretty much.
An enemy has been slain.
It's funny though, because it's like they make it seem like it's possible, but
I could care less if they take this tower. I really could care less. I don't. It doesn't matter to me.
Your middle tower has been destroyed.
That's part of why one of my lines that I will forever say to people trying to get me to do that shit is like, alright, prove it.
Why am I doing
You
this?
say this can be done in 2 hours,
My role,
show me it can be done in 2 hours, because I am telling you right now, as the guy who does this shit, it can't be done in 2 hours.
I was not mid, I was jungle. You obviously don't pay attention to the lobby to know who got what role.
Enough. Onward.
Thanks.
Yeah, that also raises the question. When I left, like, Robert was pretty close to retirement age.
He's
Why
got
the fuck
to.
hasn't he retired yet?
We don't, I don't care. I'm just gonna walk around and take all the fucking backhands. I'm gonna
What was
take
that?
the
He's
E
going
camp,
to. He's
and
going
I'm
to
gonna take my
retire next
And this
year
guy can
because
run around
his
having
benefits
no
and everything
fun.
like that got
Like, it
slashed
doesn't matter
because
to
of
me.
all the shit that's been going on, and they pushed back the retirement age and shit like that.
He'll learn to
So
play
he's like, I
jungle
gotta
today.
wait and I gotta stay and I gotta do my best to deal with this shit. And it's like, he's really pissed off.
Impressive.
The ship.
You are strong.
Cancel that.
But it is what it is. I really don't care. He's just.
Yep.
He set me off the other day, and he keeps one-shotting me, if that makes sense, the way that he talks to me sometimes.
You learn what get
'Cause he's
cancer
always
is
like-
and what are mine.
He's always like, oh, well, you know, I always send Caboose to do everything, and he doesn't do it. And I'm like, I turn my head at him, and I kind of let him have it because I was getting tired of it. I'm like, all right, listen here, Grandpa. If you're going to keep telling me that I don't do anything, let's work out all the stuff you don't do. He got quiet. I'm like, all right, Grandpa, then don't talk. That's fine.
Yep.
I'm getting tired of his fucking little backflash. You know, he always has to have his little moments because God forbid.
Yeah, always got to have the snide remarks.
Always. And when I fucking come around and say what I need to say, he then backs off because he knows.
To the will of the creator. Weakness will not be tolerated. Impressive. You are strong. Impressive. You are strong.
You said that face.
Enemy missing.
An ally has been slain.
Whatever, the cat's dog shit.
Yeah, in other news, I'm going to be trying to de-winterize the bike this off-cycle. Aiming to be doing that on Tuesday night.
Individuals
No, I'm happy that you're going to have that done, you know? That's going to be worth it for you in general.
I just love riding that thing, it's so nice.
Yeah, that's your second one, right? Or your first one?
The second one. I sold off the first one.
The Kratos will hear of your rampage.
I was surprised.
Yeah, the little Vulcan 500 was nice. However, it's a carbureted bike that needed a lot of tuning to be able to do better, because it was struggling to do 60.
Understandable.
Yes, now I have a new bike. It's a 2019 fuel injected that will do 80 in 4 gear.
That's awesome.
Be careful left. Bye.
So now I am not worried about getting up to highway speeds or anything.
And I don't blame you.
Yeah, so this next off cycle on Tuesday I should be putting the bike back together.
Which would be awesome.
I need to see about investing into a tarp because I may need to not be storing the bike in the garage this summer.
Enemy ultimate down.
As it stands, the garage has been rather crowded.
Retreat. Be careful left.
An enemy has been slain.
No, but I'm happy that you'll actually have that done, though.
Weakness will not be tolerated. Double kill. The Kratos will hear of your rampage, and
I
they
don't
will
think
be
an admiral's hat
pleased.
adds much protection.
No offense, Nox should pick his ass too.
The enemy team has
He doesn't
destroyed
know how
the
to fucking
gold
play
fury.
for cat. And he's... There's no way. he's right here.
Enemy missing left. Tactical attack, fire giant.
On my way.
Enemy missing left.
Phyrexia has no
Exactly.
need
Sir
for
Ket's
the
not there.
frail.
Doing nothing. Took my role.
Destroyed the pyramid.
You have been slain. The craters will hear of your ramp.
Your right tower is under attack. Your middle tank's under attack. Good game. Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower. Silent!
An ally has been slain.
Attack, fire giant! Attack, fire giant! Enemies in left lane. We need walls.
Meet my
True strength is achieved only when they succumb to the will of the praetors.
That wasn't even close.
Behind us.
Well, I went and bought a motorcycle cover.
I
For the most part, we usually have space in the garage for me to stow the bike. However, with the way things have been going, that space is currently unavailable and will not be available for a while. So I figured to make shit easier, I might as well just buy a cover and park it
There
up by
must
the
be
house,
no
like
resistance
behind where I would
remaining.
normally park my car.
Continue.
Makes sense.
Weakness will not be told. They succumb to the will of the praetors. Phyrexia has no need for the frail.
A new waistcoat? What are you trying to say?
Defend the Gold Fury. Be careful, middle. On my way. Gang.
Vorinclex himself
On my
would
way.
acknowledge your ferocity.
I don't think an admiral's hat adds much protection.
An enemy has been slain. Individuals are irrelevant.
Percent, 100% that was a rage. Ain't no way it wasn't. Nah, that man rage.
May Sheldred deem you worthy. You will get another
Enemy
chance.
ultimate down.
Step aside.
Your right tower is under attack.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to May.
As you probably should be. Anything special going on in May? Other than just the normal thing that we know is coming out?
Now, looking forward to May for the D&D stuff.
Yeah, all I know right now is that I got this D&D and then I got the other one. You know? And then we'll probably be going back to what is it normally, like once every 2 weeks or once every 3 weeks, 4 weeks, depending.
I believe every 3 or 4 weeks, because I know Pastor wants to do a Dragonlance campaign.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure because of everything.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be meeting once a month because it'll be Chaos, Babysitters, Dragonlance, Break.
Understandably. I was just making sure. I don't care personally. I just
That's
want
mildly unfortunate because every other month I will not be available to play. You know, unless I'm gonna try and play from work, but that's no.
It would be a pain to try, but
Well, it's mostly I would just end up missing out on a lot because I still gotta work. So I'll be muting, deafening to do stuff.
You must. Do not make me regret. They succumb to the will of the Praetors. An ally has been slain.
Your right tower is under attack.
Where's our support ever? You should get reported for fucking picking knobs.
No.
Yeah, you should.
I feel a bit squashed.
Your right tower is under attack.
One with nature.
No, but other than that, though, I'm just curious to see what else we're going to be going through. I mean, seriously. All of our characters are going to have some interesting stuff. Supposedly, during this one, you're supposed to be having an interesting backstory flip, aren't you?
Doing the what now?
Like, aren't you supposed to be, at one point, going to Thing to go...
I don't know what you're talking about. You're not providing a whole lot of context.
I thought what's his name was supposed to be taking you over.
Taking me over what? I am very lost.
Oh, I thought one of the characters was supposed to be taking you over to Thing.
I think that's what he was meaning.
Yeah. And then you were going to go ahead and do that, and then, you know.
Oh, heading up to Wyvern Mount, you mean?
Yeah, and go meet your ex. That's what I meant.
Yeah, because I think Ryder was heading up that way.
Yeah.
So yeah, that probably should be something I get done in the 2-year skip.
Your strength reminds me of the Holy One, Elesh Norn.
Your right tower has been destroyed. On my way. Attack middle lane. Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
Behind us.
Behind us.
Souls, how's your game going?
It's going. That's definitely a statement.
Weakness will not be tolerated. 2 heretics eliminated. You are worthy of comfort. Shut down.
Imagine if we had a
Nearly
real support
simultaneous duel.
and how useless you were.
You I once thought my journey would end with death. It does not.
Enemy team has destroyed the pyromancer. Your middle tower is under attack. Your right Gantz is under attack. Your middle tower has been destroyed.
They succumb to the will of the traitors. An enemy has been slain. They succumb to the will of the praetors.
On my way. Careful. What a beautiful piece of steel.
Impressive. You are... Phyrexia has no need for the frail.
Retreat!
Oh, guess who's getting pulled?
You are?
Yep.
Weakness will not be tolerated.
I get to go be the relief for an armor line.
Well,
been slain.
Your left tower has been destroyed. Your left Phoenix is under attack. Good game.
An enemy has been slain. Impressive. You are strong. Be still. Do not make an ally has been slain. Surrender your life.
Your Titan is under attack.
Impressive. You are strong.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna catch you guys later.
No worries. You take care. You have a good day, man.
Will do.
Yep.
I would love to talk more, but you know, shit gets busy sometimes.
Happens. I get it.
See you around.
Take care, man. Alright. You're around still, Matter? Sorry that I didn't play with you a little sooner. I know if you were...
Yeah, I'm still on. I'm doing a mode of the day right now.
Fine, no worries. Gotta check to see if the Bruins won. I think they did because everything was in good spirits. Five to 3. So they won. They got the record when they won. Bruins are 63-12. The last 10 games they were 9-1. All right, so they broke the record. So woo. I'm just debating on what I want.
Like, is it their own record or?
No, it's the natural you know, it's the actual record because the record used to be 62, now it's 63. Most won games in an NHL league year. And I believe the original record was 62, now it's 63. And they still have 2 games left. So if they win the next 2 games, they're guaranteed just to put it up even higher.
So it makes it hard for everyone else to beat the record.
Yes. They've only had 12 losses this year. So in NHL, like the closest one to them is in their own division. And like the closest one is the Maple Leafs, and they're 47-12. Oh, pardon me, the Hurricanes, which are 50 and 20. Yeah, 50 and 20 on the Hurricanes and the Devils. They're the only ones close to them in wins like that. Which is pretty amazing. But cool. Bruins broke that record, but they won't break as much records as what the Patriots did. But hey, it's all good. Alright, so what do I want to play? Matter, what else do you have for games? Because I think I'm a little done with Smite. I've already been playing it for about 3 hours, and I'm just like, bleh.
Huh? One more time.
What was that?
One more time.
I said, do you have any other games other than Smite?
On my computer or my Xbox?
Computer.
Let me see really quick. I have a few. I have Across the Obelisk, Monster Road Trip, Gunfire Reborn.
I'm just trying to think of what I have, and I just have a bunch of like AAA games and stuff like that. Like I have uh, Baldur's Gate, Baldur's Gate 2, 3, um, Outriders, Niho, Tales of Games. I'm just trying to look for something to play, but I'm not sure what to play. If that makes sense.
How many games do you have currently downloaded on your computer?
I have a ton. I'm trying to remember them all. Because I have a couple different browsers. Like I even have like I have ones in like I have ones in like like Epic Game Store, and then I have ones in Steam, and then I have ones in other stuff, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's like I have a mishmash because
I would say, if you know how many games you have on, you could randomly roll for it. See what the dice tell you to play.
not sure. I would, but my dice are over at my girlfriend's house. Doesn't mean I can't use Roll20. Oh, I'm just not sure what I want to play. Oh. I still have to beat Saints Row. I'm at the end of Saints Row. The new one, not the old one. I have Rogue Legacy. I've got The Vanishing of Ether Carter, Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, Windbound, Crisis Tales, City of Brass, Demon Ex Machina, Replica, God of War, Gods Will Fall, Godfall, Guild of Dungeoneering, Assault on Dragon's Keep, Dark with a Q, Among the Sleep, Sheltered, Saints Row 3, Remastered, A Plague Tale, The Lion Song, The Pillars of the Earth, Sunless Sea. You know, Metro is supposed to be good, right?
Metro?
Metro Last
or Metroid?
Light. I have Metro Last Light Redux.
I haven't really heard anything about it, so I don't really know.
I'm just wondering what kind of game to play right now. My brain's just like, play something. I'm like, I don't know. Then I have Shadowfall, Into the Breach, Layers of Fear, Ghostbusters, Blair Witch, Dungeons 3, Shadowfall, Dragonfall, Mortal Shell, God's Trigger, Next Up Hero, Ark, Pathway, Overcooked, Rogue Company, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, Grand Theft Auto, Predator, Subnautica, Fortnite, a lot of stuff. I just don't know what I want to play. A lot of that stuff I got was off of free because thing were giving them away. You know how Epic's always gives away free games here and there? Yeah, I'm gonna. Alright, guys, give me a minute. I'm gonna switch up games and then I'll be right back.